everyone, welcome to objective type questions. Our chapter is rational number. Our first question for discussion is zero is called, आपको बताना है zero is called, आपका option A identity element for multiplication of a rational number, option B identity element for addition of rational number, option C identity element for subtraction of rational number and option D none of these. आपको इन चार ऑप्शन में से एक ऑप्शन टिक करना है. जीरो इज कॉल्ड. ओके, योर फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन के लिए आपके ऑप्शंस हैं. आपका जो सेकेंड क्वेश्चन होगा आपके ऑप्शन सेम रहेंगे. फॉर द सेकेंड क्वेश्चन योर ऑप्शन इज सेम बट द ओनली थिंग इज कि आपका ये हो जाएगा क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 और यहाँ पे जीरो की जगह आपका आ जाएगा 1. सो योर क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 इज 1 is called. Okay, your options will remain the same. पहला आपका रहेगा identity element for multiplication of rational number. Second is identity element for addition of rational number, and third is identity element for subtraction of rational number, and the last option is none of these. ये question number 3. Question number 3 आपका है if A, B and C be any three rational number. A, B, C be any three rational numbers, then A plus B is equal to B plus A. आपको इस प्रॉपर्टी का नाम बताना है. A plus B is equal to B plus A. Your first option is closure property for addition. Next, commutative property of addition. Third, associative property of addition. And fourth, none of these. इसी तरीके से आप और भी प्रॉपर्टी की स्टडी कर लेंगे. इस पैटर्न के भी क्वेश्चंस आपसे पूछे जा सकते हैं ऑब्जेक्टिव में. नाउ वी आर मूविंग ऑन टू द क्वेश्चन नंबर 4. हियर इज योर क्वेश्चन नंबर 4. ओके, नाउ लेट अस सी क्वेश्चन नंबर 4. योर क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 इज, यू कैन राइट इफ A plus minus A is equal to 0, then minus A is called additive identity of A. Additive identity of A, right? Your second option is additive inverse of A. Your third option is multiplicative identity of A. And the last is, as usual, none of these. Okay, so we are here with the 4 option. Now we are moving on to the question number 5. Okay, now question number 5. Your question number 5 is multiplicative inverse of 0 is first option is 0, your second option 1, third option -1, and the fourth is not determinable. Not determinable का मतलब it cannot be work out. Then we are moving on to the question number 6th. Your question number 6th. In your question number 6, your fourth option will remain the same, none of these. Your question is -1 upon 6. Your question number 6, it's -1 upon 3 lies. आपको बताना -1 upon 3 lies. First option is left to 0. 0. on number line. On number line. You have to tell the position. Your second option is write to 0. Write to 0 on number line. Your third option is both A and B. Both A and B. And your last option is none of these. Then coming to the question number 7. Question number 7. Your question number 7 is multiplicative. Okay. Multiplicative. Inverse of a negative rational number is multiplicative inverse of a negative rational number. Rational number is first a positive rational number. पहला ऑप्शन है positive rational number. Positive rational number. Your second option is a negative rational number. A negative rational number. Your third option is neither positive nor negative. Neither positive nor negative. And your last option is none of these. None of these. Okay. Now we are moving on to the question number 8. Question number 8. Your question number 8 is if A, B and C, if A, B and C be three rational numbers, be three rational numbers, then A cross, it is actually into A into B into C is equal to A into B into C. You have to name this property, okay, is called. Your first option is closure property. Closure property of multiplication. Closure property of multiplication. Then second is commutative property. Commutative property of multiplication. Then C is associative property of multiplication. And the last option is your none of these. Moving on to the question number 9. Your question number 9. Your question number 9 says the product of a rational number. The product of a rational number. The product of a rational number and its reciprocal is your first option is 0, second is 1, third is -1 and the last one is none of these. Then comes to the last objective. Question number 10. It is your if A, B B and C are rational number, three rational number, then A into it is B plus C. यहाँ पे आपका प्लस आ जाएगा. This will be A into B plus C is equal to, ये आपका चेंज होगा. This will be A into B plus A into C. आपको बताना है this is which property you have to tell. The last option आपको none of these रहेगा. Your first option will be, your first option is commutative property. Commutative property for addition of rational number, for addition of rational number, rational number. Second is associative property. This is associative property. Once again, it will be the same for addition of rational number. Then the third is distributive property. Distributive property for addition of rational number. Rational number. So here are the these are the 10 most important objective from your chapter rational number. Whenever you write the answers for the objective question, you mention question number 1 A, B, C, D में से आपका जो भी है वो लिखिए. आंसर मत लिखिए क्योंकि आंसर आपका नहीं चेक होता. आपको बताना है जैसे क्वेश्चन नंबर 10 में जो ऑप्शन है, राइट द क्वेश्चन नंबर 10 and then you write the proper option. In this way you have to prepare the important question which can be asked in chapter rational number. Thank you.